Gabby Petito died by strangulation. That finding announced by the Teton County coroner in Wyoming today. He'd already ruled her death a homicide. According to the document the coroner filed on cause of death, it was manual strangulation, meaning the killer used their hands to do it. The 22-year-old left on a cross-country road trip with her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, back in July. A month and a half ago, he returned alone and is now wanted by the FBI for credit card fraud. Authorities have not named him a suspect in her murder. The coroner also revealing today that he thinks Gabby died 3 to 4 weeks before the search crews found her body. That discovery September 19th in this camping area near Jackson, Wyoming, which means the coroner estimates Gabby died sometime between August 22nd and August 29th. Now, according to events reported by law enforcement, the timeline gets a little more narrow because a witness spotted Gabby and Brian at a Mexican restaurant in Jackson, Wyoming on August 27th. Later that same day, between 6 and 6:30 p.m., somebody reported spotting their van near the campsite where searchers found Gabby's body. Then 5 days later, September the 1st, 10:26 a.m., police say the van, presumably driven by Brian, enters Northport, Florida. So based on that timeline and the new information from the coroner, Gabby Petito likely died sometime between the evening of August the 27th and the afternoon of August 30th. We'll break down more of what the coroner had to say in just a moment with a forensic pathologist, including what could be a revealing clue. But first, CNBC's Valerie Castro is here with us. The coroner seemed to reveal this other important nugget.
And Chip, the coroner couldn't say very much to begin with today, but he did say that under Wyoming state law, he couldn't comment on any specifics in the autopsy report besides the cause and manner of death. But what he did say may give us some insight into what else he knows and has seen during the course of this investigation. He answered some general questions and was asked what it's been like for his small office to handle such a high-profile case that has gotten national, if not international, attention. This is what he said.
Quite the media circus and continues to be. Unfortunately, this is only one of many deaths around the country of people who are involved in domestic violence.
People who are involved in domestic violence. Those are the words that he used, seeming to connect Gabby's death to a relationship that involved domestic violence, something no other official involved in this case has stated. You might remember when Gabby and Brian were pulled over in Utah by police, and that was all captured on body camera video. At that time, those officers made the call that Brian was the victim of a domestic incident with Gabby. Brian Laundrie has not been named a murder suspect in this case, and no arrest warrant on any charges related to violent crime has been issued for him, only a warrant for fraudulent use of a credit card. The Laundrie family did release a statement through their attorney following the coroner's press conference today that says Gabby Petito's death at such a young age is a tragedy. While Brian Laundrie is currently charged with the unauthorized use of a debit card belonging to Gabby, Brian is only considered a person of interest in relation to Gabby Petito's demise. At this time, Brian is still missing, and when he is located, we will address the pending fraud charge against him. The Petito family says they will not be releasing any statement until her body is brought home. Her remains were still with the coroner's office while the autopsy was being conducted over the last several weeks.
All right, Valerie, at least we have that new bit. Thanks so much.